Okay, what was your transition like going from a student to studio owner?
That was it was a very difficult transition, especially since I was taking over a school from my mentor. So it was the hardest thing for me was making sure that Miss Betty was happy with the way things were running, and yet I still got to add my own element to my school. And I just took it slowly. I changed things slowly and kept her involved. And because I also learned a lot from her, she helped me throughout my transition. It made it a lot easier. So I think that's, for me, when I transitioned, that was the hardest thing, was keeping her happy and me happy too.
How long have you owned this studio?
I have owned this studio for 9 years.
How long has this studio been around?
This studio has been around since 1945. So that'll be...
What was the first styles of dance that Miss Betty taught?
ballet tap.
What do you teach now?
I teach ballet tap, jazz, lyrical.
Belly dancing?
Belly dance, but I'm not teaching belly dance right now. But belly
What
dance.
else do we offer?
Yeah, what is the
We
studio?
have modern hip hop, break dance, Zumba, point, musical theater, jazz. I think that's everything we have. We offer a lot.
Yoga ball,
We have
fitness,
Yoga fitness ball. We have some fun fitness classes for our students.
adult tap.
Adult classes, occasionally adult ballet, Zumba, lots of stuff.
Anything else?
What's your favorite style of dance to teach and do?
My favorite to teach is ballet. Just because I enjoy the structure and I enjoy seeing kids learn how much that structure and technique can help them in whatever they like. My favorite to dance, it's a tough call between ballet and lyrical, but one of those two.
Okay. Any other questions?
Cliff, do you have any questions?
Yes.
What is it?
Was it hard organizing the whole studio as Miss Betty left?
Yes. It was definitely hard, but too, I mean, it was easier in a lot of ways because I didn't have to start from scratch. I had a, platform of a studio that had been around forever. Just the hardest part was that it was time that certain things, for me to take over the studio, that I wanted to change, and as I changed those, it just made her, a lot of times it would make her feel like I thought her way was bad, so, just that relationship was the hardest part. But it was really exciting. Just the taking over the studio is really, really exciting. And you get to use a lot of creativity in planning how your school's going to run, how you're going to organize things, and what you're going to teach, who you're going to hire. All that stuff's it's fun and exciting.
How long have you been a dancer?
I've been a dancer since I was 4, taking over at Miss Betty's on Harness Road. And I am 31 now. So quite a while.
What style of dance have you never done that you want to learn or would think is fun?
That I have never done.
Like any dances like around the world or anything?
Like ballroom or like...
Argentinian dances?
Well, I enjoy it, but I took a couple ballroom classes now. But it was a lot of fun. Ballroom was really fun. Yeah, I think some more like cultural dances would be really fun. I created a piece for a Native American group, and the lady that I was working with, she told me a little bit about it, but I kind of incorporated, just my knowledge of dance in general and the things that resembled what she wanted. So just being able to get into the actual culture behind different dances would be really, really interesting. So just studying them in a different way would be cool.
Any advice to dancers in the making?
Dancers in the making, I just say stay inspired, find inspiration around you and create with it and connect with people do your dancing. You